Well, everyone, this is Peter Brown with your weather for the next 7 days. Here we are heading in towards the start of August. I know it's hard to believe that we are in the last month of meteorological summer. We have about 7 weeks of official summer left until we get to the autumnal equinox in the second half of September, but summer is unfortunately starting to get away from us a little bit now. Here we are getting into the latter portions of the season. Our daily high temperatures are going to start going down more and more as we go through the next couple of weeks. And starting out our period on Friday, we're going to be seeing some pretty chilly temperatures out there for this time of the year. Looks like our temperatures are going to be struggling to even get into the 70s as we see kind of a cool, clammy, drizzly pattern coming in here for the end of the work week, starting out your weekend. But as we get in towards the end of next week, getting in towards August 7th or so, next Thursday, we should be seeing temperatures at this time of the year still in the mid-80s, and I think that's going to be about where we end out our period in terms of temperatures. Doesn't look like there's going to be any intense heat out there like we've been seeing over the past couple of weeks here in July in the Burlington area. No upper 90s to near 100, and not too humid out there, at least for the next probably 5 to 7 days or so. Now, interestingly enough, now we know that the day length is starting to get shorter. We're definitely noticing those sunrises happening later and the sunsets happening earlier right now. And by next Tuesday, August 5th, is going to be our final 8 p.m. sunset until we get to May of next year. So after this, we are not going to be seeing the sun staying up after 8 o'clock until we get to the late in next spring. So definitely a sign that we are heading towards fall. As we go ahead, let's take a look at what the Climate Prediction Center is calling for us in terms of temperatures and precipitation. Now, looking at our temperature map, they're calling for us to have average to maybe slightly below average temperatures here in the southern New England area. I'm seeing that as well. I think we're going to be a little bit below average as we start out the period going through your weekend and the start of the work week, moderating again as we get towards the latter portions of next week. And look at our precipitation chances. They are calling for us to have a pretty high chance of dry conditions here. Now, many of the cities and towns around the Burlington area, especially south of us, have been seeing some pretty big thunderstorms this summer, and they've gotten quite a good douse of rain in some of those towns. But right here in the immediate Burlington area, we have been pretty dry over the past 6 to 7 weeks, so we definitely need some steady rain. Hopefully we'll be able to make a little bit of that up on Friday, but it doesn't look like anything too beneficial, unfortunately, for us. So let's go ahead and take a look at those 7 days of weather coming up. And again, if you're going away on vacation this upcoming week, Friday is going to be the only day that's going to be unsettled out there. Cool temperatures again, raw for this time of the year in the low 70s with those showery conditions. But after that, Saturday right throughout to the end of next work week, the sun is going to come out, maybe only a few fair weather clouds here and there. Temperatures starting out in the upper 70s on Saturday, and after that staying pretty steady in the mid-80s for the rest of our period. Now, as we get in towards Wednesday and Thursday, we are going to be seeing some more humid conditions come back into the Burlington area as our wind flow starts to come back up from the south. But again, some really nice conditions out there as we start out the first week of August. So everyone, get out there, enjoy the weather, and have a great week.